Ruben, I want to ask first about your international window and what you were doing and how busy that was.
It was really good. I watched the games again. I tried to watch the last games against City. I tried to imagine different positions for the players, especially when you have some injuries. You have to prepare the future to be comfortable in any situation. So it was a normal break, enjoying the weekend with the kids, bring the kids to the school, but always thinking about the Manchester United.
And it's always a nervy time for managers to wait for their players to return after international duty. So how has everybody reported back, and what are things looking like as we prepare to face City at the Etihad on Sunday?
Diogo Dalot is the only problem. The rest of the guys return really well. But then you have that urgency to put the players in the right mindset. It's going to be really a tough match. But we are playing so much better, and that gives us confidence to win games. So we are prepared for that.
There were some really interesting reports and articles about the way your team's performing and how the statistics, the underlying statistics, prove you're playing a hell of a lot better than perhaps some of the results have suggested over the 10 Premier League games last. So is that encouraging going forward? Does that show we're going on the right direction?
Yeah, that is important also to show the players. But we also connect that data to the image. And I think we could play quite better against Fulham. We should be on the cup, and we show that today to the players to return also to that mindset that we have a lot to do, and we know how important is this game for our fans. So of course we used all this data to say to the players that we are improving, but you need to score goals, and I think we had that problem in these first games.
Yeah, you're right to mention the fans. Actually, as a fan, we always look at when we're going to play City, home and away. Huge game for the fans, and unusually we go in, unusually of late, we're going above them in the table. What do you make of how City are playing right now, and what challenges they do possess to offer your team at the weekend?
First of all, our goal is to have that feeling that when we want to play against City, have the same feeling when we play against Grimsby. That is our goal, to play every game from our team with the same mindset. So it's just one more game, really important, but it should be a game against City every week. I think City has that way of playing with a lot of possession. They change a lot the way they build up, and that is a problem to press. But we focus a lot on our team. We have a way of defending that we can adapt to different systems, and we need to have the ball also. That is really important because we play with the ball, and we show that in the last game. So we cannot face City thinking about just in transitions or trying to steal the ball. No, we can have the ball, and we'll try to do that.
Well, you've got a really busy day as ever as the Man United head coach, so we'll let you go, but as fans we're all really excited for it and wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, boss. Thank you.
Sometimes, first of all, most of the times you have several options. One more for the present, one for the present and the future, and then you try to get the right guy. What is possible, what is not possible, what is best for our moment as a club, and we did that. And Lemons is a young guy with a lot of potential, but he's ready also if we need another goalkeeper. Andre Onana, I think he showed in Inter that he's a top goalkeeper, but sometimes things are not working in some environments, some moments, and I think we as a club and also Andre felt that is a moment to do a little change. We don't know the future, but was time to change.
When was that decision made? Because at the start of the summer, at the start of the pre-season, it sounded like the club wasn't looking for a new goalkeeper. So when was that decision made? Maybe who made it? Was that your call?
We do everything together. We are not going to do anything the other part. When I say other part, there is the manager, there is the sport director, there is the board that you have to convince, the CEO. So we try to do everything together. It's hard to talk about in football, to talk when we did that decision. We have a plan. And everybody knew that we want to address
especially in front, to score goals. And then we have different options, and we try to imagine the rest of the season, the moment of the players. We are talking with the players every day. We are assessing the market. So we knew that there was a lot of clubs after Lemons, and we have to project the future of the club. And that decision brought us Lemons.
So sometimes, like, how does that sort of decision happen? Was there a moment maybe where your mind was changed?
No, it's not. It's not about the mind. Of course, if you ask any manager, you ask me a lot of questions today. In the next week, the answers would be different. Not the path, but the way to get the same destination is going to be different. And then you have to look at the performance, the moment, and you saw the last game. It's not about the last game of André, but
So it wasn't like you watched the Grimsby game and thought, right, that's it.
You can feel the environment, the fans, the social media, the club. We had some moments like this, and we felt that it was a good moment to make a change in that position. And then we look at the young talent like Lemons, and we went for it.
So who's the next Van der Sar? Who's the next?
That's this week. I hope to see Altai doing well like Van der Sar, and then in the future they have to fight for the place. And I think we as a team can help the goalkeepers also to be better. We are doing that, I think, because we are being more dominant. There is no a lot of opportunities from the opponents, and we are struggling in some moments like set pieces, like throw wins, and we can do better to help our goalkeepers.
There really is. Right, let's focus on the City half of things for the Manchester Derby live in the second part of Super Sunday tomorrow. We've talked United. Merce, let's talk about City there. And it's a point made by Erling Haaland towards the end of the interview. It's a massive game for them, not just because it's a United Derby, but if Liverpool, as we might expect, go to Turf Moor in the early kick-off tomorrow on Super Sunday and pick up 3 points, before they've even kicked a ball tomorrow, City are 9 points behind the champions. They can't be that far behind at this stage of the season. It's a must-win for them, isn't it, tomorrow?